Hey guys, Tony Benson here with Wealth Builders HQ and creator of Patterns in Flash. We're going to go through and look at some pattern of the week for 2 weeks ago. I was out last week with the vid, and it was not very fun this time. I had it back in December 6 months ago, and it was a breeze. Barely even knew I had it. But this time was a whole different ball game. I was basically out for 3 days. So I have a little residual cough. Making sure my mic's unmuted because I had to mute it on another video because the cough just lingers. So hopefully I'll be able to make it through this one quickly and easily and without any issues. So, but got to get the disclaimer out of the way. I am not a registered broker or investment advisor. I will not give you any recommendations or advice. Everything we do here is purely for educational purposes. If I do mention a trade, just assume that it is a paper trade or a practice trade. For regulatory reasons, we do not discuss funded trading here. So let's take a look. We looked at Billy, I think that's how you say it, Billy or Billy, something like that. However you say it, whatever it is. Honestly, I don't even know what they do. I have a ticker symbol, a chart, and that's all I need. Futu is another one I traded last week, FUTU. I have no idea what they do. Chart was good, it looked good. I bought some calls on it. It was a bullish candidate, which is rare in this market. But boom, made in 2 days, 3 days, made $200 or $300 or $400. It wasn't a very big trade, but it started to turn against me. I was hoping to make a couple grand in a week, but it didn't. It turned around and headed back against me. So I ended up pulling out with a little bit of profit. So we're going to look at those two real quick. Let's go hop at them. And so there it is. Billy is how you pronounce what it looks like. So we've got a nice little base that's building here. And it rallied up. We're looking for it. Of course, we got the evening star there. This is perfect. It's still in good position, actually. It's just dancing around here. So if it does break north of that $30 level, then there's a decent chance that it will run up to about 38. So that is something that is still a possibility. The volume on the bullish side here is what is good. You got this pop here. We got a bunch of volume. It ran into earnings with some solid volume. It obviously gapped down a little bit with earnings, which isn't necessarily good, but the selling volume is not big. The volume here at all in the last 2 weeks has been pretty light, relatively speaking. So we'll see what that one brings. Baker Hughes is another one that is still right on the edge. We got this big double top. We had a head and shoulders back here, big double top that, boom, tanked off with lots of volume. So it's maybe, depending on what happens in the next few days, it may still be a possibility here. I'm not excited with a big drop like this. I would rather see it settle in for a little while before either another week or two or have it bounce some. That's a healthy way to go. So looking back at some of the other ones, IRT, this is another one, head and shoulders. That is still kind of playing out. It's a little bit dropped off. Another one that I'm not too excited because it's dropped so much. I'd rather see a little retracement here before it rolls over. Abbott's another one, head and shoulders. That's kind of right on the edge. Let me get to a weekly. It's a little easier to see. This is a little bit longer term trade, but it's basically a head and shoulders that has some big potential. I mean, there's about a $30 potential there based on the head and shoulders. So, and another one, Texas Instrument. This is another one, big potential. You can see there, not a head and shoulders, basically a descending triangle, but it's broken down. It's got some pretty solid, there's not much to stop it from dropping all the way to 126. So we'll see what that one brings too. So that is it for the review of the patterns of the week. And just remember, if you're going to fail at one thing, fail at quitting. God bless. Bye-bye.
Folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the training. Now, if you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up and go ahead and hit the subscribe button right over here and hit the bell to keep up with all the latest trading content. And oh, did you know that we have a podcast? Supercharge your trading education with the Stock Market Millionaire, which you can find in the description down below. And while you're there, you can also find other amazing free trading resources that I've put together just for you.